What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another video in my life. So today's a Thursday. I just finished what am I talking about? I appealed a parking fine because I got a parking fine the other day, so just did that this morning. That was good. And yeah, I'm pretty much on a bit of a break, mid-semester wise for my uni, so that's good. Gonna go out and about, do some other stuff. I mean, I have been anyway, but yeah, no, it should be fun. So something that I've been realizing, also something I was doing this morning, is going back through some of my old videos and just watching them, and I've been trying to improve them, gradually, even if it's just maybe one thing at a time. I mean, it can be difficult to improve some things, but where I can, I am trying to. And one thing that I've noticed is I say some phrases over and over and over again, just like filler words. Because if you notice, I don't really say or ever, because I've pretty much practiced those and got them out of kind of my speaking vocabulary. However, some things that are in place of them that I use instead are phrases like, I've written them down, so yeah, because yeah, and the like. I say those over and over again. Like literally, if you played a drinking game while watching my videos and you heard me say, every time I said one of those phrases, you had to take a shot, we'd all be passed out. Like seriously, it wouldn't be good. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to work at those. So we'll see how it goes. But that's just what I'm trying to do there. Also, so it's Thursday, as I was saying. On Sunday, I watched a really good movie. I'm looking at my notes behind me that I've written down. Well, not notes, but just like some stuff that I've written down. But yeah, this was a brilliant movie. Brilliant. Absolute masterpiece. It was Harold and the Purple Crayon. Really good movie. Would highly recommend it. And, okay, look. I have recommended it to a few people and said look, you should watch this. It's a really good movie. And you know what they say to me? They set it up and what? It's a kids movie. It's rated PG. And I'm like, okay, you're right. 100% you're right. It is a kids movie. But who gave you a PhD in maturity? It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Give it a chance. It's got my stamp of approval at the very least. So yeah, look. Now, to each their own at the end of the day. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But I like it. It was a good movie, and I like watching those PG movies. Some people want to watch the horror movies and everything. If that's you, hey, by all means, I'm not saying don't, but that's not me. I like the PG movies. And then, something I've got on later today, actually, I did post a video yesterday where I was, showing me during a practice session for our presentation that I'm doing for a consulting team I'm in, And yeah, I just posted me speaking a bit there. So that was a practice. Then we've got the actual one today. I know, right? Short timeline. It's the practice yesterday, the first and only real practice we had yesterday, and the real thing today. Very, very short timeline. But hey, that's what it is, And so, yeah, we just got that tonight. So the actual presentation, I am a little bit nervous, I must say, because I know there is on the line, there's a Best Speaker Award for whoever the people that are judging it gets in the team. So in the team, I think there's 7 people. And yeah, the people that are judging it is the executive committee. So the higher ups, the higher ups. Clearly not just the common folk like myself. So yeah, the higher ups are judging it and they're giving out a Best Speaker Award to whoever they judge is the best speaker. So, I mean, I didn't get it last semester, so I'm hoping to tonight. But look, I don't even think they say it tonight. I think they'll say it in a few weeks or something. But yeah, I mean, we'll see whoever gets it. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. It's not the end of the world, but it would be a good opportunity. And speaking of opportunities and everything to, make yourself look more professional, that's kind of the more substantive stuff of what I wanted to discuss in this video. And that's just talking about how getting anywhere in life really is so much about, people who you know. And life can be a popularity contest, it really can be. And I think this is really only something that I've realized over the last year, definitely. And, say for me, in the tutor role that I got at the start of this year, it's I wouldn't call it prestigious, but it's a decent role. There was 7 people that applied for it, and they only could choose one. And so I was fortunate enough to get it. And so that was based off merit. That was kind of based off like, yeah, your interview, how well you displayed yourself in the interview and everything, and you could show that you could teach content and everything. So that was based off merit. But through that, you know, I've met a bunch of people and everything who have been in like some good positions, some good roles, who have given me good opportunities. Like one of them asked if I would sit on this panel event, which was maybe a month ago now. I think I posted some videos of it when it was. And yeah, like that was a really good opportunity, being like a panelist, you know, like I haven't done anything like that before. Probably a lot of people haven't. Again, it's not like the most prestigious thing ever, for sure. But I mean, it was good. Like there was quite a lot of people on the call and everything. Like, yeah, trying to hear what I could say to, yeah, help them out in any single way. So that was a good experience, definitely. And then even as I've been talking about the past few weeks, the Law Society at my university, you know, to get elected to that was a popularity contest. They did it by votes, you know, and like last year, if I was doing it this time last year, I probably wouldn't have got elected because, I mean, I didn't know really anyone that was in that, you know, but through that tutor role, through being a panelist and everything, I met a lot of people, and I think that really helped me out. So that's what I would say, you know, really try to prioritize getting to know a lot more people, you know, because that's going to help you in any endeavor that you're going through, you know. And you may say like, okay, well, I could just do it all by myself instead. Like, I'll just work as hard as I can by myself, try to focus on a goal, you know. Maybe it's if you're trying to get into some really prestigious law firm or something, get as high marks as possible, then go for an interview and get in via that. However, you could probably take it this different route that I am proposing, where you just maybe don't get as high marks, but, you know, you've met people, you've had some other good opportunities, people know your name and everything, and then they want you, you know. It's not even like when you go into an interview, you have to interview to get it, you know. They already kind of want you, you know, because they've heard your name, they've heard stuff that you've done. So that's kind of what I would think about it. Like, I mean, I kind of think about it like an actor. Like, think about all the top Hollywood actors, you know, for a movie or something like that. You know, like, these movie companies, they want the Hollywood actors. They're not getting these Hollywood actors to audition for them. Some of them, you know, I'm sure a lot of them do still, but some of them, you know, that are just like the cream of the crop, like the biggest names in the whole industry. You know, maybe it's like a Dwayne Johnson, you know, that's like so unbelievably famous or something. He may not have to audition for a role, you know, he's pretty much just like got it, you know. If they, like, they're going to call him up because he's just got like that big a name. They call him up. You know, they ask him if he wants the role, and then he just says yes. Compared to other people, you know, that don't have that big a name, they may actually have better acting skills, but just because they don't have as big a name as Dwayne Johnson, you know, they've got to go in and audition and everything and try to get in based off merit, even though Dwayne Johnson can just get in based off name. You know, it may even be the easier way to actually do what someone like Dwayne Johnson's doing there, just using him as an example, obviously. So, yeah, you know, again, you may think of it as cheating, but it's not really, you know, it's not really if it's within the rules of the game, you know. And what are the rules of this defined game? I guess, I don't know. Is there any rules? Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, I think innately everyone does know this because, I mean, this is the essence of networking, you know, like trying to get to know more people, get more connections and everything. Like, this is what networking is. But yeah, maybe people don't distill it down to as much of this basic principle of like, just try to get to know as many people, even if you don't think, you know, they're not people of like a really high up position or something that are immediately going to help you out. You know, everyone's probably got some connection that they know. So even if it's just anyone, just try to meet people, you know, and it can be fun, obviously, a social opportunity as well. So look, is there a lack of merit in this way of, you know, the Dwayne Johnson route, potentially, if you're not the best actor, but you're getting the call up just because of, you know, you've got the biggest name for this Hollywood movie or whatever, say, as an example, you know, maybe, potentially, but again, you know, like, it's not like you're the CEO's son or something. You weren't born into that role. You built up that, you know, those connections and all of those, you know, friends, whatever it is, yourself. You know, you built that up from scratch. Like Dwayne Johnson, he was a wrestler. He's gone into whatever other avenues, you know, to accrue such fame and everything. That's all him, you know. So it's not really a lack of merit. It's just, you know, playing the game to his advantage. And same as for me, that's what I'm seeing. It's like, you know, like I'm putting in time to try to meet people. So like, that's my advantage. I'm just doing it in a different way to someone that's maybe studying all day, trying to get the highest marks. So when we do end up going for an interview to a law firm, You know, whoever gets picked, maybe me, maybe the other person, who knows at the end of the day. But, you know, yeah, we're doing it in different ways, and I'm probably having a bit more fun potentially in the way that I'm doing it. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, that was just that. And a last point I wanted to talk about. This is a little bit different to what I was just saying. And I heard Ryan Holiday actually talk about this just yesterday on a podcast I was listening to. And it was interesting. And he was really talking about, you know, like, you should just start with small goals. Don't start with the biggest goals of all time and then try to work towards them from there. Because, you know, like, realistically, it can be difficult to really set those standards so high when you don't have the skills for it. You know, say for me right now, on this channel, I've got 2 subscribers, I think, something like that. You know, I'm not setting my goal right now at 1 million subscribers as my next goal. You know, hopefully, maybe eventually that comes 100k, 10k, who knows. But for now, I've put it just at 3 subscribers. You know, so 1 more subscriber from where I'm at. Because it's like, realistically, like, I've got the skills of 2 subscribers, you know. So how much skill do I have? Pretty much a negligible amount, you know, pretty much 0, you know. But to get to 3 subscribers, I probably don't need all that amount of skill to get to that point. But to get to 1 million subscribers, you know, you're gonna need an excessive amount of skill. You're gonna need heaps, you know. So to say that now, for the point that I'm at, then that's probably not going to be the best formula for my success. So if I can just say instead, you know, get to 3 subscribers, that's probably going to be better for me. And it's going to be better for my own motivation as well. You know, because at the end of the day, I'll be more motivated because the goal is so much, you know, closer in sight. I can achieve it, you know, another subscriber within the next day, within the next week, quite easily, compared to, you know, 1 million subscribers. That's going to take years, most likely, 100k years, most likely. So the motivation can wane with that quite quickly, compared to, you know, if the goal's obviously smaller, then you can achieve it quicker, and you can get some more dopamine and everything from that. So anyway, that's just that. Again, aiming for 1 more subscriber to get to 3 subscribers. Is that a pathetic goal? Probably, yes. But is it maybe a better way of doing things? Probably, yes, I would argue. So anyway, that's just that. That's pretty much all I've got for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.